Everybody, welcome to Chapter 4, Lesson 3, Sims, or the reasons for the growth of cities. The Civil War is over. You saw some post-war changes happening last lesson with the rural areas, and your little picture on the notes should have a little farm over there for rural areas and the cities. So we know that's going on. There are little changes happening there. Then there's changes happening with this little boat. And people coming from South and East Europe and Ireland. You already have most of these elements, so we're just kind of putting them all together. So not a whole lot that should be new information for you. Specialized industries. You already know these, or you should know these. If we're looking at Pittsburgh, Chicago, meatpacking, New England, textiles. So every major city kind of has their specialty, they kind of have their thing. But Pittsburgh, steel, Chicago, meatpacking, New England, textiles, those jobs are drawing people in. Remember last time you looked at this guy over here who's going to get his job in the city. This guy, why does he have a job here? Because industrialization is increasing demand for jobs. It's because these cities have these specialized industries that there are jobs. They need people to make more steel. They need more people to crank out the meat. And they need more people to make more textiles. So there are more jobs in this city. So this bottom one is, I'm using the mnemonic Sims. And that might be an outdated reference for you guys that you may not know anymore. But it used to be that Sim City was a game about simulated cities. Now you know it as the game about The Sims, and that's okay too. But the Sims live in Sims City. So the second, or the second S stands for this: steel, meatpacking, textiles. Pittsburgh, Chicago, New England. So specialized industries, that's what's making people go to the cities, so cities are growing. Immigration. Why are people coming here? They're coming for hope for opportunity, end to oppression, adventure, and religious freedom. That's why they're coming. And so they're coming from overseas, and they're also coming because of migration from rural to urban areas for jobs, which is what we looked at with the post-war changes to farm and city life. So this page, nothing actually new here, except that I'm putting these together and saying, this is why cities are growing. All these things blend together. The left-hand page here, you can do on your own, but I think this might be the kind of thing I regard as lab time. But basically what you're doing is you're going to take these events that we've given you, and we've chosen these for a reason. How do I keep shaking it? I'm sorry about that. These events, and you are synthesizing or making a connection between two or more things. I want you to make a connection between what you see here and the graph that's down here. How does it explain what's happening in Pittsburgh, Chicago, New York City, Detroit, Boston at these times? How does that coincide with these events? How would you connect them? That's a pretty high-level thing that we'll do in class, but in case, you can still do this on your own. Anyway, have a great day. Bye-bye.
built this city. We built this